course-based experiences that link students and community in a way that facilitates learning.
So you basically team up with a community partner, which is someone in the community who has a need, and the students meet that need while also learning about their course requirements. So meeting that curriculum is designed for them.
I have easily incorporated it into my class, having the students go out into the community and help older folks in the community do exercise programs in a group, and it's been very successful. I've gotten tons of great feedback from the students that they've enjoyed meeting with the older community.
I've incorporated service learning into multiple classes, most recently into landscape design, and the way that I've worked with service learning is that the students work with community members in landscaping different areas of San Marcos.
It's a partnership, and we don't just go through service. We're learning. It's really important that it's a classroom outside of the school ground.
And I think that it's helped me grow as a faculty member in learning how to create new problems for students to work on.
The point of our project is to pair students and citizens of the community to deal with common issues that the elderly face, such as issues of loneliness and an inability to do normal chores or errands that they might have been able to do before an injury or before their current state.
It's an intergenerational partnership, and the students are learning from the client as well as the client learning from the student.
Again, what this allows us to do is to give back to our community. It gives our students exposures to a demographic that they may not have had exposure to before, and it allows them to have an experience working hands-on with the patients, as many of our students go on and work in the healthcare field.
With service learning, there's a reflection aspect, which is where the learning happens. That's really crucial. You always have to have a design reflection component. So the students, when they do the MAP program, for example, they have to write a journal. They have to reflect about what they're learning and how that ties to the curriculum, the course content. So say they're learning about Alzheimer's, their client has Alzheimer's. They talk about what that looks like based on their experience and not just based on the text.
Service learning is kind of learning on the job, actually being there, getting a full-rounded perspective of what you're supposed to be doing.
It's taught me a lot, not only about how to deal with different disabilities or just different people in general, and you don't learn that from a textbook. You kind of just put yourself out there and learn by doing things hands-on.
We addressed their needs and their wants from their landscape, and then we provided them with drawings and explanations for those drawings and designs.
Once a week, set aside an hour or two, and you kind of put together the project. It's really easy to put it together as you go, and then at the end of the semester, it's not a term paper that's due right that day. It's a project that you already have done.
The experience with the project helped enhance my education by giving me real-world application.
It really allows you to get to know someone who really depends on you and needs your help, and also you get to kind of see how the payment allowances that they're getting from Medicare and Medicaid affect their lifestyles.
It's obviously like hands-on. Like as soon as you it's a completely different experience than being in the classroom.
The one class that we have students in the MAP program is an aging class, a social work aging class. And so we said, we were talking to the professor and said, how can you have a course on aging without meeting an elder? So then now they're actually meeting and working with people who are older, older adults, so they actually have that experience instead of just reading.
We love to have the kids around, and you're just like our kids.
Yeah.
And you're pleasant, and you're nice to be with, and
your extra grandchildren.
Yeah, it's a big adjustment to go from your life to what us old people do, and I mean to see how we act and how we dress and what we do. It's a different life for you kids.
They're going to be working in areas where they're going to be around people who have physical problems, who need a little extra assistance.
The WE project was funded by the Long-Term Care Institute here at Texas State, and what we're doing is going out into the community. It's 2 retirement communities, having the participants play the Wii for 30 minutes 2 times a week for 9 weeks, and we're taking measurements before and after.
And we're pretty much trying to determine if the Wii and the gaming system itself helps older adults with their balance, accuracy, and just their overall well and physical being.
It's enhanced my educational experience by allowing me to be really hands-on and first person with all the participants.
Today, instead of doing a ramp like we usually do, we're doing a addition, basically adding a door to an entrance so one of the family members can have access to his own apartment. He was in a car accident about 10 years ago and has been living in this small house with his family, and so basically they just wanted him to have his own space. And so we went in and cleared out the room, and then now we're adding a door.
On October 12, 2001, I was involved in a car accident, a three car accident, and it was sort of like a freak accident because I was not injured in the wreck, but when I got out, because I had to get out the passenger side because I was up against the wall, I was struck by another vehicle, which that guy had happened to fall asleep in the same area that I did, and he swerved and hit me as I got out of my ride, which ended up resulting in my right leg being amputated. Since then, I've been trying to recover from there, and I do still aspire to finish my schooling and get on with my life. And this is helping. This is one step, on that road. And I'm happy to have people out there, programs like this to help get me where I want to be.
This is going to be a door. He just got he's getting a new wheelchair that's going to be motorized, so he's more mobile, and it's really wide, so we had to install a wide door. This used to be a window right here, and we're going to widen that out and put a door in that's wide enough for him to actually be able to come and go. So now he's going to have that independence that he was talking about earlier.